Bam. Oh man, hello everyone. I am your Minister of Peace with Minister of Priest Gaming. That's me. That's me. I need a drink of coffee here, turns, but I'm a little bit parched. Ah, much better. I am the Great Baldini. Also, some people like to make fun of me because I like to shave my head and, you know. Guess what? It's summertime. I'm cool, guys. That's what's up. Anyway, Minister of Peace coming at you. Look at all the sponsors we have. OMG, guys. This is cray cray. Yeah, check out the bar there, guys. I told you once, I tell you again, we are taking over the world as the Ministry of Peace Gaming. We are shutting down bullying on the internet. That is the platform. And as a secondary bonus for all these businesses up in here, Game City has sponsored me. The Milano Club, that's where you get your high-end merchandise. VM Computers, they're hooking me up with all the computer technical support. You guys go into any of these places, mention the Minister of Peace, they're going to have a QR code for you to scan and follow me on Twitch. You do that, you get 10% off at these guys. It's pretty awesome. Also, if you go into Mandeep, Fresh Slice Pizza, the one and only 2805 Millwoods Road. There is some other ones in the city. They are all amazing pizza, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. But Mandeep is my boy. You go over and see him. He's going to give you 10% off as well. You might even catch me over there at lunchtime eating my slice. You know, have a slice with your Minister of Peace. Now, something really cool we got going on that no other stream is going to have. I have Higher Universe Pictures, guys. These guys make horror movies, indie horror movies. That means low budget, but they are nonetheless amazing movies. I've been in a few of them, and I've worked on even more. These guys rock. We make horror indie. Josh is nodding. He's like, yeah, dog. I know. This is so cool, because one of the cool things I can do with the stream now that no other streamer can do, I can have movie night. That's right. I can have movies in the stream that we can watch together and laugh at. I can even invite the directors, producers, those guys to have like a commentary of these movies. What? Yeah, that's right. The big dogs. I can have them in the stream watching movies with us, talking about that stuff, guys, in the Twitch feed. How's that for awesome? Because I know the guys who have the rights to the movies. Yeah, the ones who are going to be here. It's cray-cray. So yeah, that's right. Minister of Peace, he's up to 5 sponsors. You can see it right there, guys. 5 sponsors. We are going to GameCon, that's right, July 19th to the 21st. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You are going to see your Minister of Peace. Game City is going to be representing Minister of the Peace Gaming as well. We love it. It's so epic, and we are so happy for that partnership because any gamer needs a game place to represent them, right? Like, come on. It makes sense. Also, VM Computers, I am so happy we got those guys on board because, again, if you want to be a content creator, a great streamer, all that stuff, you need the gear, right? You need the computers, the monitors, the phones, the hookups, and we got that at VM Computers, guys. You head over there. Not only do you get 10% off, if you go over there, my boys, they're going to hook you up with free maintenance. If you need a little tune-up or something like that, he said he will do that on the house, guys, if you mention the Minister of Peace. You got to make sure you're following, too, though, guys, so scan that QR code and get on that. Milano Club, man, these guys have the best swag. I'm telling you right now, it is super awesome. Hello, CrossYTZ. Welcome to the stream. I'm just doing a promo here. I am sponsored by, like, everybody. Look at this. Fresh Slice Pizza, Millwoods, that's right. I am going over there to get my lunch on after the stream. We got to get our munch on. Now, the game, guys. We have finally done it. We have achieved the goal and found the good community that we are trying to build. I have to give a shout out to my new boy, Alex FR. He has started this alliance. He had some boys that he knew as well, good friends. I had good friends. He met me up in the Whiteout Survival Discord, and we became buddies. We were like, hey, we both don't like bullying, so I got an alliance, you got an alliance. Why don't we look for a new state and make an alliance? And we did. So we got the TCP. We are the cool peeps, and we are doing things. I am going to show you the alliance. You can see number 1. That's right. We are number 1. Alex is for real. Yeah, right? I don't know if FR is for real. Is it, Alex?
Yes.
All right. It is. Literally, I didn't even know that, but Alex is for real. That's what's going on up in here. So he built the alliance, and this is the Alliance of Peace. People are already like, this is going to be a dead state. It is if you're a bully, because we're going to take over. We're number 1, and we do not appreciate hatred in this place, right? We're cleaning it up. We're mopping it up, if you will. The Minister of Peace is mopping it up. Yeah, that's a good acronym. I like it. I did that on purpose because we want to clean it up and we want to take all the bullies out of the game so everybody here can have fun. This game rocks, guys. We love playing Whiteout Survival. It is a great game. I've even applied to be a Whiteout Survival content creator, and now that I got all these sponsors here, I think they're going to take me seriously. I constantly create guides. I constantly talk, listen to music, and have fun. That's what I'm all about, guys. There is nothing wrong with having a good time. Now, if you've been following along, you should be at least Furnace level 9. If you're not, get on it. Right? Once you get to level 6, honestly, stop following the story missions and you just click on your Furnace and do whatever the 2 items are that you need to do to upgrade your Furnace and get up to level 9, guys. That's your first goal in this game is level 9 because then you get the hot bar, guys. DevoToon, shout out to you. Repaste the link. I mean, this is definitely the Discord link if that's the one you're talking about. Whoop, whoop. And gone. There you go. That's the Discord link if you'd like to join our Discord. We are currently not in our Discord chat. Alex, you want to jump into the Discord chat?
Wait, oh shit, I forgot. Hold on, sorry.
You can still stream.
What's it called? I was gonna say. Put it in the global chat.
Yeah, I just threw it into the Twitch chat there. Oh, I'll resend it in the game. I see. Hold up. We're going to send
I
you...
am in the Discord, by the way.
Oh, okay. We're in a separate VC, actually, aren't we? Yeah, we're just in your VC. I meant we'll join, like, the actual VC gaming chat here. Boom. Join. Bam. All right. I'm in the gaming VC, so hopefully he joins up. Hey, there you are. Are you in? You're in. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Okay, so there. If you guys want to join up into the Discord, we are in the gaming. We have separate channels depending on what we're doing. Again, I like to listen to music, watch movies, just chat. I like to have fun while I'm working, doing business stuff. You know, because being a content creator, there is a lot of stuff we do aside from just playing the game. But come on, most of it's just playing games, guys. It's the best job in the world. So shout out to the guys that are helping me achieve the dream. Game City, Millennial Club, VM Computers, Fresh Slice Pizza, and Higher Universe. You guys are amazing. I am so glad to have friends that are also business owners and they are rocking this. I started with more sponsors than followers, guys. So spread the word. We are doing something no one has ever done. We are anti-bullying. We are changing the world, guys. And I have some cool stuff that we're going to do. I have Josh the AI in there. I can try to activate him, but you can see I'm using a different headset. I have this epic headset. I'm going to have to go petition my guys at VM Computers, see if they can hook me up because I lost the dongle. And it's basically, what a name, eh? A dongle? My dangling dongle is a dongling time? I don't even know, right? But it's a USB stick that goes into your computer and allows Bluetooth to connect to your headset. I had a great headset. Now I can't use it, right? So I might have to go get a new headset. So I'm gonna go see my boys at VM Computers. They give me a great deal, but they also give you a great deal if you go in there. So they are hanging out over at the Millwoods Town Center. That's here in Edmonton, Alberta. You can find them over on 23rd Ave and 66th Street. So that's where they're at. If you want to go get your computer needs, like I have to do apparently, because now I don't have a headset. Anyway, it happens. So, when you jump into the game, I always recommend the first thing for you guys to do when you get into your game after being off for a little bit, go to your exploration and make sure you claim all of your steel. There's a maximum idle time of 9 hours. After that, you're wasting it. And trust me, you want all the steel you can get, because in the beginning, you want to get your workstations maxed out. That's going to get you the most production, aka your resources, right? These guys right here. I'm working on upgrading here. We'll just get another random one going. I've ran out of resources, sadly, because I'm awesome, and I've just been pushing on ahead because I know where and when to spend the gems. I'm also going to have some guides for you, too. I'm essentially a baby fish right now because I'm not free to play anymore because I did make 2 purchases, and they are the 2 purchases I recommend every single player make if you spend any money in this game whatsoever. You want to go up to the shopping cart and buy not the construction pack. You want the March queue, okay? That thing is going to be essential for you for the rest of the game. And you get a bonus. When you make 1 purchase, you get the bank, okay? The bank is in your deals, I guess, right here. This thing gives you a 5% increase on your gem deposit every single day, guys. Welcome, you Sean! Yeah, so it gives you a 5% increase on your daily gems. This is super handy, guys, so you want to make sure that you make one purchase if you can just to get that. That's going to put you way ahead. If you think about that over months, over a year, over 3 years, we're hoping to have like the best state guys that can just crush every other state by unity, right? So if you get this right now while we're starting out, you are going to crush it later on in the game. So if you can make the one purchase, get the March queue. Number 2 purchase. As soon as you get your trial up here to day number 2, you are then going to be able to make your purchase up in the shopping cart area 2 for your, no, it's not the shopping cart. Deals maybe? I don't remember where it was. Where's the deal at, Alex, for the monthly pass?
The what?
Monthly pass.
I think it was you press that little gem at the top.
The shopping cart?
No, under your gems. Yeah. And you see
Oh, it is here. I just missed it. Thanks, dude. Yeah, so right here, your monthly pass. Yeah, this is the only other one I recommend you guys buy right away. This, don't buy it when it's, you know, I mean, you can buy it. It's always 3,000%. So like I was telling my buddy Alex here, you only really want to buy stuff when it's 3,000%. This one, though, guys, when you first get your token, it's going to be way over 3,000%. It actually cuts the price in half for the first month. And that makes it like 7,000, 5,000, whatever the percentage is. Depends on the country you're in and the exchange rate and stuff. But it's going to be an amazing deal. So I would recommend this too. It also gives you the auto help feature. Super amazing if you're always online or if you play on PC or something where you can just leave your game open. That helps your alliance out because everyone who's trying to upgrade all their stuff, you don't have to click on it. It just does it for you. Auto help, right? It's amazing. The auto hunting, that's not so important right now for us to have because you're not using a ton of stamina. We don't even have polar terrors yet, but Gina's coming, so we're going to hunt her like crazy. That's where we can burn through some of the stamina cans. And I also mentioned in my other stream, if you guys don't know, if you go to the shop, there is a trick to the shop. The only thing you want to buy in the shop right now is the VIP chips. So you look for those. If there's none, you hit the refresh. You get 5 of these total, but you only hit the button 4 times. And see, there's no more VIP chips. So there, I got 1 VIP chip. That's the only thing you want out of the nomadic shop.
Wait, where's that? Where's that?
Okay, so in the nomadic shop here, there's a bunch of little goodies, but you have to spend resources or gems for that. You don't want to spend any of your gems. You want to save those for upgrading and little things that you need gems for, not stuff you're going to get from doing hunts and whatnot anyway, right? All these stuff you can get from doing events. The only thing is, in the nomadic shop later, when you hit like level 25, you're going to have so many extra resources, honestly, then you can start buying the stuff for resources, because what happens is it then rolls stuff out, and you're going to get stuff in here like advanced teleports, 1 hour, speed ups, like really good stuff. This shop becomes, honestly, the best shop in the game, in my opinion, especially if you're attacking people's cities, because then what you can do is you can burn them to the ground and then spend all their resources in this shop, and then they can't attack you back and get them. Right? So, honestly, yeah, so the nomadic shop is amazing. But as an early game thing, until you get to like level 25, you're only looking for VIP chips in this shop. If you don't get a VIP chip, you do the free refreshes. Don't waste gems for the next one, because you're only looking for the VIP chips. So that's where the nomadic shop is super handy in the beginning. The VIP shop, though, this one, as you can see, you did the same thing. I bought up all the meat and the wood in the beginning because that helped us really get ahead. The coal and the iron, that's up to you if you want to buy those. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't really need them. The only other thing I recommend is always buying the stamina cans if you can, the maximum amount of these, because the stamina cans we're going to use for a lot of the events coming up for hunting stuff, right? So that's super important. And if you ever need advanced teleporters and you don't get them in the shop and you want to spend 2,000 gems, this is where you get advanced teleporters. It's the cheapest place to buy them on the fly if you need them right away. They're always here, right? Then you go to the Alliance shop. Like I said, you should be donating to your Alliance tech absolutely every chance you get. If you're not doing this, you're a bad boy or girl. So make sure you're doing your Alliance tech. This helps out everybody in your Alliance, but it also gives you the growth in the shop, guys and gals. It gives you these little tokens up here. I have 17,000, and as you can see, I got super lucky on my first go around here. I got 2 VIP chips. I got the 70% off ones, which I bought right up, and then just the normal ones. As I said, you always buying the VIP chips. The only other things you want to buy in the shop is things that are 70% off. Never construction. Always either the training troop ones or research if you're going to buy speed ups. And shields, honestly, don't buy them. That's what people do if you want to be a farm. What I recommend is you buy like advanced teleports. Only 70% off, guys, though. And then you can also buy, never random teleporters, because you get 10 of these free. They've refreshed. Don't ever buy these. I don't even know why they're in the shop, honestly. It's kind of like a trap for your wasting stuff. Underneath this level 5, you can see this is a really, really epic one that you can buy if you want to be an alliance that actually knows how to play and attack other alliances. That one there is your recall. And that one is super handy because when you're attacking people are going to reinforce the person you're attacking. So sometimes you're going to want to recall troops. And I have a whole tutorial on how you bait people and how you send spies and how you send tactical waves that have one troop and stuff, so you can mess with them a little bit. But sometimes they're smart too. I mean, come on, people play a war game, you're going to get good at it, but there's a lot of people who are not good at this game. Let me be honest here, right? So those recalls, for the times that someone is smart, you want a whole bunch of those so you can recall your one line that is actually going to get wiped out and make sure it doesn't get wiped out, right? So definitely make sure you're picking those up. They're super helpful for anybody who actually wants to fight as an alliance. Don't play Farmville. I tell people this all the time. So if you see anyone coming into the chats and they're like, this isn't Farmville, they're probably here to get me, right? Because they know what I do, and I shut down bullies every time. This is my whole spiel, right? So after we get our steel managed, that's the first thing I do when I go in here. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood how the system goes for the Minister of Peace. After you get all your steel collected here in the exploration tab, you want to go up to the hotbar and make sure everything is building that can be building. I obviously have two building queues that are idle because I just don't have the resources right now. We're trying. I might be able to do it with some gems now. Nope, I don't even have the gems. Maybe my backpack has them. I can check that out because quite often it does. So the first thing I do when I unload my backpack, go to the other tab, start from right to left, and that will clear up all the red dots for you. Because a lot of the time when you click on the chest in the other tab, it gives you more stuff, and it doesn't clear the red dot, so you'll have to just go back and forth to get rid of it.
How come you order new keys?
How many what?
How come you order new keys?
You hoard your keys. That's the thing. You only want to do in your hero hall the advanced recruitment. You can do that 5 times a day. You get 1 every 5 minutes, so it takes 25 minutes to do those. But your keys up here, your platinum and your gold. The platinum are used in the advanced and the gold are used in the epic. Those things, there are actually events for those in the Hall of Chiefs and server versus server where it says spend these keys to get points. So you want to hoard those as well because they're going to get you huge points, which will also give you huge rewards like gems and speed ups and all that stuff. So rather than just use them right now and get some hero stuff, I could use them during the event and get hero stuff and gems and rewards and speed ups and stuff. So you double up. It's efficiency. Do you get me? Was that clear for you, Alex?
Wait, what?
I said, was that clear for you? Why you keep the...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for like the events.
You're a smart guy. I'm just making sure you get it. So yeah, that's why I always save the keys. Gems, not so important. You don't need to save those right now. Once you get up there a little bit, usually 21 or so, that's when I start saving my gems. Right now, like I told my boy, you're going to use those just to do the upgrades and stuff. The extra resources you need that you can't afford. Like I just opened up some stuff, got gems. I'm immediately using those gems to pay for the resources I need to keep upgrading my stuff, right? I mean, unfortunately, we don't have a lot, but the Polar Terrors and the Gina hunts are going to open up right now. Well, not right now, pretty soon. I mean, Polar Terrors open up in 7 hours, guys. Then we're going to be crushing it. So that's why I was telling you, Alex, we have to make sure we have our hunting party set up. So like I said, I'll make sure I do 10 Polar Terrors and 10 Gina hunts every day. I'll make sure I crush a bunch of beasts. You also want to make sure that you have extra horns saved up. You never trade in the horns, guys. That's a trick, by the way. In the event, it will allow you to trade in your horns for chests and stuff, resources. Yay! Don't do it. Oh my god, don't do it. Because those horns, when the event is not taking part, you can still summon those every day and get the rewards for your alliance 50 times per day for everybody if you save the horns. Alright? So never trade the horns in, right? Pro tip, save it. Okay, we are rock. Oh, I should tell the peeps in the channel we're up again because maybe they didn't know. It is live now. Laugh out loud. My bad. My bad. I apologize for the little bit of background noise and stuff. As I said, my mic got destroyed, and I'm using alternate methods now, but we're rocking it. Please paste the link in the world chat. I did paste the link in the world chat. I appreciate you reaching out. Okay, so back to doing what we were doing, making sure that you're doing all your hotbar menu things first, getting these things upgraded. Our alliance is too good, Alex. Man, I was hoping there was some time there.
Yes.
Like it's every time I do something, everything's instantly finished. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I'm
That's
not
it.
getting as many. I'm not getting as many helps. But maybe now I am. Oh, when it's finished, so yeah.
Yeah.
Body level 10 on normal camps.
Nice. Mine's still 7. I'm gonna work on him after I do the stream and go get my pizza from Fresh Slice, because you know when I'm streaming I work up quite the hunger, and I go over to Fresh Slice Pizza here in Millwoods on 20. Jeez, man, what is the address?
Did you say I need to max regimental expansion?
Yeah, you got to do the regimental expansion. That is the first thing. I gotta bring this out. I forgot the 2805 Millwoods Road. There we go. My bad. Sorry about that, Mandeep. I will memorize that. You know, it's just taking a little bit of time, but we all good. We all good. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, when you work up a hunger, I like pizza, chicken wings also, and they got both of those things over there. If you ever want to go to Fresh Slice and meet the Minister of Beasts, I go over there to like 11:30 p.m. after the stream and get my munch on, and then I go see my peeps up at Game City, Milano Club, VM Computers. They're all in the same area. That's over at the Millwoods Mall, Millwoods Town Center. That's on 23rd Ave and 66th Street. It's a big mall. There's a park across the street. Geese hang out there. I hang out there. It's a good time. So what I was telling my buddy Alex here, also now that we've got, you want to make sure you get your exploration. Once you get to level 10, you should be up to at least a level 100 by now, so that you're getting a pretty good amount of steel. What you want to do with your steel, you're doing your basic research upgrades just to go down the tree, but you also want to make sure with your excess steel, and again that means with your abundance of steel if you're a Christian, or again it just means with all the steel that you have that you're saving up, whichever way you want to shake it. You go to your mines, and this is where you want to upgrade not your workstations that are normal, but you want to upgrade the bonus ones. So I'm going to show you where the bonus ones are. These are now the steel stations, okay? So these all can go up to level 20. That's the maximum for all of those. By doing it, look at the time right now. So it takes 8 seconds, 9, look at this, minus, and then it starts reducing time here. Look how much it does. But watch as I get going how much production I start getting as well. So now this is how much coal I get. It's up to, production is 1.5, 2, 3, 4. That's insane how much more resources you get by putting the, look at this, it went from like 1 to 12 steel. I mean, that's an insane increase, guys. So, and gals, you want to make sure you're definitely maxing these out to level 20 as soon as you can. So again, you can go into the battle tech if you want to increase your power and make it look like you're strong. I'm telling you right now, you can overcome the event and still win the Winter of Plenty skin by just increasing your power through upgrading your city, honestly. And by upgrading your city right now and your research in the right way, not the wrong way, you're going to excel above everybody. And actually, me saying that, I just noticed my research center is only level 10, so that is definitely my next upgrade. I got to get this up to par.
I'm almost at 1.4 million.
Dope. That is really good, man. Where am I at? I'm at 1.3, but I'm going to take a huge jump right here after I get this going. So my
1.3
research...
million.
Nice. He's crushing it. But you went down the economy a little bit and the battle tech first, and you didn't know, but I'm gonna show everybody else. I think that's enough.
I mean, I went growth, yeah, I done bandaging, and that's it. I've done one of everything.
Yeah.
But I done bandaging one.
Yeah, so if you look at my stream, if you're watching it, I mean, you can see how I do this. The first
I'm
thing...
watching
Yeah, so I'll explain it anyway if you're not watching it. If you go down the middle of growth, that is your primary for every... Whether it's your farm account or it's your main account, you're going to max everything in the middle. That is your primary goal of the growth tree. Before you even think about these other tabs, this tab has to be done. Has to be done, guys. You can do it any way you want, but you will not keep up with the spenders if you do not do it the way Minister of Peace is about to tell you, okay? So max out the middle. The most important of all of the skills in the entire research center is tool enhancement. I cannot stress this enough. This is the most important skill. This reduces the time it takes to research everything else, right? So if you get these done first, everything else later is going to take less time, which means as soon as you get this tree done and you jump into the battle tech to start doing these, they are just done instantly, guys, and your power is going to skyrocket, right? That is the trick to this. So people right now are doing their battle and economy trees. Yeah, their power's going right up, but they're going to start slowing down real fast when they get to the higher levels, whereas we're going to be slow now and then just go BAM! Like a rocket, guys. So this is the most important way to do it. You need to make sure you're going down the middle, and then once you get all the way down as far as you can go in the middle, as I did. Oh, we got this one now. I just unlocked it. Boop, boop. No steel. We'll fix that. Hold up, guys. I will get back to telling you all about that goodness in just a second. Steel. Research. Growth. And this tool.
what alliance tech are we doing next?
Ah, don't have enough yet. What in the alliance, like for tech?
Yeah.
Let's take a peek. Alliance tech. So growth rate now, you want 100%. You want cooperative protocols and treaties. You need to max those out like ASAP. Those two right there they don't really cost very much for the donations, and every time you hit the help button, the cooperative protocols takes off 90 right now, but it goes to 120. But then when you get the second skill, close this one out, treaties, this actually increases the number of times you can do it. So all that means is when you hit the help assist, it's going to double the amount when you do it the first time. So if you're getting 90 and you put this up to the second level and it says 2 assists, now you get 180. And it basically is a multiplier of the first one. So these two have to be maxed if you want to like have your alliance crushing it in construction, right? But after that, you need to go down to the territory. You're doing that already. You want the expansion, then you need the storehouse. That is extremely important because we're going to teleport the Alliance headquarters later, destroy all the banners, and start expanding into the goodies like the stone and whatnot, right? So you want to make sure the storehouse we can have as much as we have, right? So that's going to be your main goal, get the storehouse, and then you'll probably put 2 into the tactical expansion, honestly, so you'll want one more into rapid deployment as well, but not until you do the storehouse, right? Storehouse should be your next upgrade, honestly, after this research is done, like 28 minutes. So keep it on the, the green thumb you have right now. We'll do whatever you want, but as soon as we're available, you want to do that storehouse. Like that's important now, because if you look, we're probably already pretty close. Yeah, we already have max like coal and stone, right? So I mean, you're already creating a hemorrhage right here because we have a coal income and we have nowhere for it to go, right? And now you've already started creating your meat and your wood. And when you stop...
I changed it to membership cap.
Yeah, that's fine. That's in the recruitment setting. But I'm just talking about like your storehouse. You want to make sure your storehouse is as high as it can be. Because if you look at this, like we have so much resources already, we need the storehouse cap increased. And again,
The greatest show is catching up to slack.
Yeah, and our members are doing awesome. Like we have 53 of 56. Yeah. So I mean,
let me look on the leaderboard. Yeah, we're still a whole 10 now.
Yeah. So we're doing really good there. So I can't upgrade this yet because I don't have steel guys. So what I'm gonna do is just keep pushing for the upgrade to get this to the highest level. And then what I'll do after I'm showing you about the hot tab, I can't do that right now. So what I'm gonna do anyway is hunt some beast. I was planning to do that anyway. I'll show you which research to do here. So you want to go just down your growth. Don't worry about my battle stuff. Pretend I didn't do that yet. I spend a little bit, so don't look at that. My main explanation for your research right now is, like I said, go down as far as you possibly can go in the middle. We'll pretend this is where I ended up and I can't go any further. So I've maxed that out. Now I go down the right hand side and I get all the troop ones to be upgraded to the max. You can see I've already done that in the lower areas. That's going to increase the speed and the amount of troops that you can train at a time, aka more troops, more power. So you're actually increasing your power by being able to train more troops. Your troops are weaker than everybody, but your power increases. So again, if you're not being attacked, which you shouldn't be attacked in the first bit of the game unless someone's really insane and they have like, you know, an insane bully alliance that joined the state to take over, you should not be attacked, which means you're fine with weak troops. Just train them, and your power will exponentially rise, right? So once you've fully fulfilled this here, as an alliance, you've gone down as far as you can go, then you can jump over to your battle. And what you want to do here, see I've only put one in, it's the exact same as your growth tree, guys. You want to just go down as far as you can go, and then once you stop, that's when you have to make your decision. You go back up to the top and you have to decide, are you going to be city burners? Or are you going to be just helpers that play the game on occasion, do the bear hunts, server versus server, whatever, some events, but you don't play a lot of the game a lot of the time. That's the 50-20-30 build, and most people are going to tell you, put it into your marksmen. You need, you know, a lot of infantry and marksmen. The lancers are no good. For that build, yes, I agree 100%. Lancers are no good for that build. But if you actually like this game and you want to play it and you want to burn people in cities and whole alliances and coordinate massive attacks with other people and just like overpower the world and just do insane things while it's all streamed live, right? If you want to do insane, awesome, cool things in this game that you're meant to do as a whole United State, then you do not want that build. You do not want 50-20-30. You want to go same thing. You want your infantry to be your main guys here. I'm going to max out all their abilities, their shields, their health, their lethality, all that stuff. But I'm going to go Lancers second guys, because Lancers they actually have an ability when you're attacking cities and such that bypasses the other infantry wall that most of the cities have, which allows you to attack the marksmen directly, and it wipes out their marksmen instantly, and then you're still left with a huge army that's going at them, and you will fry cities to the ground with an infantry lancer build, guys. So you're not going to do as good as in Bear. That's a lie. I have a trick for that too. You can do just as well in Bear, by the way, with a infantry lancer build and some marksmen, but you're going to get your primary marksman boost not from the research. It's going to come from your island guys, and you get the island at 21. When you get the island, you're going to use things like the observer conservation tower, whatever it's called. I'll find it when I get the island. But anyway, that thing gives your marksman a boost up to 10%, and it looks cool on the island. So you're going to get your extra damage and stuff for your marksman through the island. But I can show you how to set up your lines and stuff for bear trap so that it doesn't matter how much damage you have. It's all about joining the best lines, helping your leaders out who are doing their rallies, but also by you joining them with the right lines with the troop heroes. Then you're also going to get the highest points that you can get. It's not really even going to matter about your troops whatsoever. It's going to matter about how you help out your team, guys. Go figure. This game is all about team play, right? So I am showing people how to do this differently. If you like it, you can join us, the Ministry of Peace Gaming. You can even join us in our state. I'm going to click on my hero here. We are in state 4413. Minister of Peace is my name. Ministry of Peace Gaming is the company. And my boy, Alex, for real, he is for real, guys. He is a great leader. I'm giving him a shout out all day long. He is the leader of TCP. And guess what? He did. You want to know what he did? Number one! That's right. This guy went number one. So if you want to join us, I'm going to make a quick clip of that. We are number one. He is number one leader. Shout out to him. I am a co-pilot, guys, just like Josh, my AI. I met him, he met me. It was ordained, right? It was meant to be. I don't need to be the leader. I work in film, and guess what? In most of the movies I work in, I work behind the scenes as a associate producer, production assistant, lighting, whatever it is. Even the food guy. I don't want to necessarily be on the TV. I like being behind the scenes, supporting other people and pushing them to be better. That's what I do. But you know what? Unfortunately, there's nobody streaming Whiteout Survival that is considered, in my opinion, to be a good person helping people out. There's not really anyone doing that. So guess what I did? I started a company, guys. Ministry of Peace Gaming. We are creating a safe gaming environment for everybody. And it is anti-bullying. And if you come against anything whatsoever in any game that we play, again, I have profit share companions, I call them. They're not employees. They are also people who want to help the gaming industry and the anti-bullying movement, guys. And they play different games. So I'm going to have them into the stream as well, where Josh is just nodding his head there. We'll have them jump into the stream playing their games. I am always going to be playing Whiteout Survival. This is my game, guys. I love Whiteout Survival. As far as you can love an inanimate object, you can't at all. I highly like it, right? But I play lots of games. I play Minecraft. I have my own server. Shout out to you guys. You guys rock too. There's lots of games I play. I mean, I'm a pro gamer. I've played games for 31 years, 41 now. Whatevs, right? But it's good. I love doing this. It's so much fun. I'm glad that I get to do it as a professional now. And this is why this is going to be something different that takes off, guys, because I started with no followers. Nothing. I was nobody. Nobody knows who I am. And look at this. Bam. That way. I literally have 5 sponsors, guys, and I'm not even affiliate yet in Twitch. Like, I don't even have 75 people yet following me, and I have 5 sponsors, guys. That is unheard of, right? I started this company with people who are into the same thing, and I united those companies as well. Most of these places are over the Millwoods Town Center. That's over on 23rd Ave and 66th Street. I'm starting to get the addresses down. Game City, Milano Club, VM Computers. Those guys will all give you 10% off if you tell them that you know the Minister of Peace. They're helping us out. I'm also helping these guys out. I'm getting them some publicity, letting them guys work together. We're all going to communicate, and we're going to stop bullying in the community. I'm going to do some charity drives, initiatives. If you guys have problems with student loans, guys, let me know. I'm going to throw it up in the link as well. We can do stuff to help everybody out. Like, I don't care. We're going to change the world, guys. We need somebody spreading light in the world, and I'm going to do it. That is what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be reflections of the one who is the sun, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. If you didn't know, Minister of Peace is here playing Whiteout Survival. We are doing it every day at 1600 UTC. That is 10 a.m. for me, bright and early. But you know what? By the time I end the stream around 11:30, I make usually an hour and a half. That way I can clip it and post it to the other social media. But then we go for some pizza up at Fresh Slices, man. I go see my boy Mandeep. Man, the story about that guy is epic. He was a small business owner. He came up here. He did every job, kind of like me. I've done a little bit of everything, and he was doing the same thing. He was hitting the ground. He was, busting it. Got some business cards, handing them out, trying to do it. He met me at a business that I was working for at the time. I was a cashier, and he's like, "Hey, can you pass these business cards out? I'm starting a pizza shack out." It's like, "I can't, dude. It's a business." I said, "You know what, though?" I was like, "If you want, I live in the community. I can take a stack of them and I'll pass them out for you to my neighbors and stuff." He's like, "Yeah, man, thanks." And of course I did. And that was the start of our marketing campaign, and we didn't even know it then. And so it just grew, and I helped him out a little bit at his grand opening, became buddies, and he's rocking the Fresh Slice franchise now, guys. Best one in town. Go visit them, 2805 Millwoods Road. And I do. Every day I go over there, I chat with them, and I told him one day, "Hey, man, I got bullied online. These guys used AI against me. They're criminals. They're crazy people. And I realized how terrible it is now. So I'm going to stop it." And I built a company to do it. And he was my first sponsor, guys. He was like, "Yeah, let's do this, man. I can't even believe it. That's awesome. You're doing it, man. I believe in you. You're going to do it." He's a faith-based guy, too. It doesn't matter. Religion. I don't believe in religion. He don't believe in religion. We believe in the big dog, right? However you want to call him, you call him your energy source, whatever. It doesn't matter. We all believe in something, guys, and one of those things we believe in is anti-bullying. God is love for me, and bullying is not love, guys. So we're going to shut that down all day long at the Ministry of Peace Gaming. that's the little plugs. I'm just going to get back to the gaming here with you guys. I have 2 building queues again I can't do anything with because I am pretty much out of resources. But you'll notice everything has been upgraded to the max. Everything except these. I guess I can do the rest of my shacks. You want to make sure by the time you get to like level 10 to 15 that you max these to level 10. You can use steel on these things, but you don't want to waste the steel until you have a lot of steel. And again, the first thing you want to spend your steel on is getting into the research center and doing your growth tab down the middle, because like I said, that's going to do good things for you. But then after you use your steel on that, you want to come over to your sawmill, your coal mine, your hunter's hut, and iron mine, because in each one of these they have workstations, guys, and this increases your output exponentially. Like, the production goes up so much if you use steel on these things, guys, so you need to get those all maxed out to level 20. That's as high as they go, but you need to use your steel there. That's so overnight, when you go to sleep, whatever, when you wake up, that is your purpose in life now. Once you get your, like I said, I'll go into the research center and show you. You only have to get, honestly, for us, here. So, yeah, the first command tactics. Once you get the first command tactics, you just want to push down a little bit until you're level 9. If it's not there, I blew right past it. I was just crushing it. But as soon as you get there, you're far enough in the research, honestly. You don't have to go into the battle at that point or the economy. As soon as you get your command tactics expansion so that you have an extra march queue, that's when you actually want to go up to these stations here and start maxing the steel, because you need as many resources as you can get. People are already complaining they don't have enough. So if you max those stations out here, and then you go into your chief orders and use productive day, festivities, and rush job. I told people why. This one drops your mood down by 10, but it gives you an output of 100% to all your stations. So your stations are pumping out the goodness. This one here increases your mood by 50, so really your mood is up plus 40 now if you use this, plus your output is 100%, right? Then you use Rush Job, which gives you 5 days worth of all your resources from the work sites that are now at 100% output. See what's happening here? So if you use those 3 every single day together, you're going to rock out the resources. But again, you want your workstations at maximum, because then you get a lot of resources, like an insane amount of resources. And then the urgent mobilization, once these 3 are done, you just use this whenever you can. It doesn't matter. It's just going to help your survivors get to the work sites for a little bit. It drops your mood 10, but again, if you think about the math, that's only 10 and 10 from the 2, and you went up 50 from festivities, so your mood is still going to be up plus 30. It's not going to affect you whatsoever. The real thing you want to do is the suggestion box. This is what's going to increase your overall mood by answering their questions. We don't have any yet, but that's what's going to do it. So the shelters, you're going to also get the option to upgrade them with steel once you hit level 10. Do not do that, okay? You can upgrade them all the way with the steel once you get maximum steel, because eventually, guys, you are going to have more steel than you can use, right? So right now, just get them up to level 10. The other thing about this, when you get all your shelters up to level 10 and, you know, your cookhouse and your clinic, if you do get attacked, that's going to give your city more defense as well. So if you have more defense, there's less likely that you're going to get burned and teleported away from your alliance. And that is a big bonus, by the way. Being close to your alliance, you get a lot of perks from being in your alliance territory, right? So you always want to make sure that as soon as you hit level 7 and join that alliance, that you are in the territory. Found out a cool trick from Mr. What is his name? I can't check his name. Hold on, let me go into the chat here. The Greatest Show. He gave me a really cool tip I didn't know, actually, and a lot of you may, but we're going to give it out to the rest of the people here. If you are in an alliance, for instance, and you're not near the alliance, you can actually just leave the alliance and rejoin, and if you rejoin, it would teleport you to the alliance territory. Whoop whoop! Saves you a teleporter. That's pretty awesome. So as long as you know, you are whitelisted firstly and your alliance isn't in high demand, like right now we only have 2 spots, so I probably wouldn't risk just leaving and teleporting back in unless I talk to my boy Alex or one of the R4s, be like, hey, I'm gonna leave and come back, make sure my spot's good, right? So it is a good trick, but please tell somebody before you do it, because we'll be like, hey, where'd he go, what's going on? Right? Like, communication. Let's keep communication open. All right, so we definitely have not as many people online right now. What do we got here? Member list.
15 people.
Okay, well that's not too bad. I just noticed the auto help is a little bit slower for my upgrades. But again, that's not even going to matter because once we start doing those two alliance texts, the first two, the cooperative and treaties, once we get those going, honestly, just a couple people will finish builds instantly. It's madness. You can
At
have
the minute, we're 1.5 million ahead with 2 extra spots.
for the power ranking.
Oh wait, no, yeah, 11.5 million ahead with 2 extra slots.
How do I just like check the overall? Oh yeah, great. You go to the profile here and then leaderboard. Thank you, Alex, for showing me this pro tip. This is way easier than trying to figure it out. Hey, Fionex. Fionex, maybe? Not sure on your name, but welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We are doing tips and tricks on how to build an alliance, actually, right now. He's giving me some cool tricks to, like, check people out in the power. He's really good at stuff. He played, was it King Shot?
Rise of Kingdoms.
Rise of Kingdoms. He played Rise of Kingdoms, so he knows kind of the game mechanics. I'm a pro gamer, so I've played every game and I master them all. That's my thing. And so yeah, we came together to create an anti-bullying community, and he is rocking this alliance. As you can see here, we are #1 up in here. Well, not right now. I'm trying to get there, but Alliance Power.
It's Alliance Power.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, TCP. We are the cool peeps, man. We are #1, and you can see right there we're 11 million ahead of the next guys. Right?
Can you send a message to Renewal? He's like pushed crazy power.
Which guy?
Renewal, he's #3.
In Phoenix?
You go to personal power. Personal power. No, K77.
Personal power. Like
Go
in,
top left.
okay, hold on. Okay, so in the leaderboard.
Go top left.
Oh,
yeah,
right
go
here, personal.
leaderboard,
This one here.
And then go personal power. Personal power.
Okay.
Down 1. Just change a bit delayed, I think.
Okay.
That one. Yeah, you're on there.
Who are you looking for? Thunder.
Top right, you see? #3.
Oh, this guy. Renewal.
Renewal. Yeah.
Man, he's a level 15
It's-
2.8. He's rocking it. He's not in a lump. Okay, 7-7. So what would you like with him?
Just send him a message. Hey, can I interest you in joining TCP? I can give you lots of reasons why. And
Oh,
then
sure.
there's a paragraph I sent and I'll full manage you.
There. I just said, hey, would you by chance be interested in joining us and taking over the world? Laugh out loud. Yeah, you know, you gotta be funny, right? Yeah. Loving the hearts. I am a heart kind of guy. My wife is sleeping, otherwise she'd be giving hearts too. She's pretty chill. We call her the Princess of Peace. She's not in our alliance because she is really slow at this game. This isn't her game. Her game is like dice streams and like color stuff. She likes that kind of stuff. Brain games. She loves crosswords and stuff. So, well, that's really cool. So for everybody else, if you go down to the alliance, you can check your own power rating in your alliance. This is how we do this. You'll notice me down in 31. Oh no, I'm not very good. You just wait.
Just wait.
I know, you're right. Alex knows. You just wait. This is hilarious. I'm the secret weapon. But you can check the power ranking. This is really handy to see where everybody's at, where you stand. The KO rankings, we shouldn't really have any KO rankings unless we're bullies, honestly, right now, because KO rankings shouldn't happen until BIA. That's the Brothers in Arms event. That's when you actually start attacking people and having a good time, right? The only other reason you would be...
Sorry for interrupting, but
No, you're
look
good.
at World Chat, yeah, and that's the Rajan guy. That's the guy that is like blacklisted from PHX. He said, does remember me.
Okay, he just sent me a message. Hold up. Oh, no, that's from our force.
Does remember Rajan.
That's great. I'll be so happy when I get my. Okay, again, another plug at VM Computers. These guys rock. They're over in the Millwoods Town Center, guys. Again, that's over 23rd Ave and 66. They are one of my sponsors. He's going to be hooking me up with computers, keyboards, like everything I need, guys. And let me tell you, I need some stuff. So I'm probably going to go over there, excuse me, today and say hello. Maybe do a little live stream even. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. But yeah, I apologize if my typing is off or, you know, whatever. It's usually tech, and we're upgrading. I just started the business. Like I said, Ministry of Peace Gaming. We are unique, though. I started with more sponsors here. You can see I have way more sponsors than followers. I mean, the followers are starting to come. We're up to 52. Woo woo. Thank you all for following, by the way. We appreciate your help, and this is also from my boy Alex, because you are also helping make us #1 with TCP if you join us. You know where we are. We're in state 4413, guys. If you want to join the cool people, that's us. Minister of Peace is in the crew with Alex for real, because he's for real, guys. He knows what he's doing. He's a great leader. He's established this alliance and made us #1. We follow him. And he is also, get this, a nice person. Right? That's kind of
You
our
want to
thing.
maybe add the state somewhere.
Yeah, I did. Oh, actually, I'll get my nephew to program that, because I'm actually going to get him to program like quick links for all of my sponsors, so I can just hit like, you know, Game City or whatever and have it drop in. So what I'll do is I'll get him to program into the stream too. So like I have the Discord link, I can just hit like exclamation D and it drops a Discord link. And same thing with the making reels, I can just like exclamation R, I think.
She's in it.
Jeez, I gotta
Learning.
hold on. Let's check. Real?
Where's she at?
No, it's C. Okay, my bad. Okay, exclamation C makes a clip. I figured it out. But again, he set this all up for me. He's my he's kind of my tech guy as far as that goes. Like, I'm a master with OBS. I got all the broadcasting software. I know how to run all that stuff. I know how to add all the extensions and play with them in the dimensions. Like, I can do that stuff. But as far as like Discord goes and like this, he's using a bot for me. It's called streamer.bot. This basically you can run in the background, and then it throws all your commands into the feed. So it's actually restreaming it to like my Twitch, my YouTube, all that stuff. And then also at the same time, it cuts the clips automatically for me to whatever time setting I want. So that for me specifically, I set them all to 30-second clips. So that when it makes my clips, I can then go into my Twitch manager and I can just hit export to my Twitch, my Instagram, my every one of those basically, because they're all 30 seconds. So I can make all these reels and just upload them all, and I don't have to do any video editing whatsoever.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I've got everything at level 10 and
Mhm.
upgraded. Not right, steel. What should I do next?
Okay, so you got everything to level 10 as far as your shacks go here?
Yeah, even the showers.
Okay, did you do the clinic and the cookhouse as well?
Clinic, max.
Also, there's a little tip in the cookhouse you may have forgotten. I'm going to show people as well. If you click on the
food.
if you click on the cookhouse, right beside the production, there's actually a little yellow bar. It's called a hamburger menu. If you click on the bottom choice, that's actually going to overpower your survivors to do a lot of goodness for you. So you definitely want to make sure you do that. I do it actually as soon as I hit level 1. I enable this. It does drain a little bit more resources, but honestly, it keeps your survivors from dying. So I would do that immediately. If you didn't know. And always, guys, Red Dot Fever, make sure you're clicking everything. I turned the notification off on the 3 primaries that I use because I don't want to use these unless all 3 of these guys are ready. Welcome back, Yashawn. You the man. Yashawn's been a good follower. He has started before I even had a sponsor, honestly. He was there when we got bullied in the most recent state, 4280, but I overcame them there. They're still trying to, you know, this and that, and I'll keep working on them. I'm happy to do that, but as far as the state we're in, most of these people are pretty chill. It's pretty awesome, so I do invite you guys to come on up into 4413 and join TCP. We are awesome. We are the cool peeps, and we are #1 alliance in the state, and we are going to keep that, guys. And anyone who wants to try to be a tyrant and bully people, we are going to burn them to the ground. Right? That's what we do. We're doing proper burnings up in here.
So what should I go to the next furnace level then?
Okay, so you did all of the upgrades for the cookhouse. You did all that stuff.
Everything.
Okay. Did you get
I
all
got my
your?
furnace finishing at the same time.
Yeah.
as
Did
this.
Did you get all your training camps to match your furnace?
10, 10. Yeah.
Okay, so if your training camps are all matched up, the next most important thing is to have. Do you have the embassy or command center yet at 10? I can't remember.
Everything, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so then you want to make sure
The
you.
barricade. Oh, I can't even do the barricade.
No, the barricade's not so important, but it gives you the extra resources for completing the daily. Or the growth mission, I mean. But yeah, if your command center, get that up to 10 as well, and your infirmary, as well as the research. The clubhouse doesn't really matter at this point. You can upgrade it if you want to, but really, you just need it to be level 1 to give you the online reward.
I got everything every little thing.
Yeah, if every little thing, you're definitely good to go with the next furnace level. Like I tell the people in the stream, honestly, by the time you hit level 10, hey, welcome to the stream. We have another viewer. Appreciate you. Like I was telling everyone early, once you hit level 10, you honestly should take... Actually, not level 10. I pushed to level 9 to get the sidebar here available so I can do other things. But once you hit level 9 and you get your basic resources up, the iron mine, the hunter's house, coal mine, and sawmill, once you get those up to 9 with your furnace, that's when I push to level 11. Because at level 11, that's when you unlock your next troop upgrade. You get the first one at 7. So you hit level 7 first. That's your first thing you want to do is hit level 7, guys. Once you hit level 7, you can only have your infantry, but you start training your level 7 infantry. Never train level 1 anything except for the first 10 that you have to just for the quest, guys. As soon as you get that trained, then you're just going to straight up go in and max it to level 7 to match your furnace, and then start pumping out level 7 troops, okay? Then once you hit level 7... Yeah, then
Make
once...
sure you go to, like, a storm is coming.
Don't even worry about the storm. Let your survivors die. They're going to come back. It doesn't even matter. Like, who cares about the storm? Right?
It's free resources and keys if you look.
Yeah, you'll still overcome it though, because the thing is if you're upgrading your shacks and your clinic cookhouse, even when the storm's coming, if you just have your basic furnace on, not max power, but if you just have the basic furnace on, you will never ever have a survivor die. I can promise you that. Like, they will not die. They're immortal once you get those things.
Should I not use max power?
Never use max power. That is the biggest waste in the game. That thing is literally just going to eat your coal up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's for new players, really, people who don't have a lot of time. If you don't have a lot of time to play this and you're just playing a little bit, well, then in the first snowstorm, you might want to click that on to survive the storm and not lose your people, because you need your people in order to work the workstations to get your resources. So yeah, I could see you using max power if you're a player who doesn't really play. We're an active alliance, though, so we're people who are playing constantly. We're going to be getting coal and stuff from killing beasts and polar terrors and all that stuff. Like, we will never run out of resources as soon as those daily hunts happen. Like I said, if you go to war, auto-join and check this out. The polar terrors, you get 50 of these every single day. If you just do the polar terrors alone and join 50, that's 3,000 gems you get, not including all the resources you get. So again, you're never going to have a gem problem, guys, if you're in an active alliance. Get in an active alliance. Join TCP. You know where we're at. Right? Same with Gina. You're going to get all these shards, all these bonuses. This is why, as a good alliance, and I've already mentioned it to my boy Alex, and he knows this, you want to make sure you have a hunting party set up. And that's basically just a few designated R4s that say, yeah, I'll do 10 of these and 10 of these every day. Yeah, I'll do 10 of these and 10 of these every day. And by you guys having hunters that are going to do this every day, everybody's going to get their maximum 50-50 rewards, and you guys are going to skyrocket because that helps you with the growth, right? Extra rewards, good times. Right? Also, that's one of the perks of you guys liking, following, and subscribing to the Ministry of Peace Gaming is I am now official content creator. I am licensed. We are rocking this. Lots of sponsors up in here. Game City, Millennial Cup, VM Computers, Fresh Slice Pizza, and Higher Universe. They are all helping me out to grow this thing. We are going to take over the world. And because of that, guys, I can do giveaways, rewards, bonuses, all kinds of things. So if you guys want to really rock it to the top, you guys should really get into our alliance, TCP End State 4413, guys. Join Alex. He's the man. He is the man with a plan. He's going to help you guys grow the alliance and make it amazing. I'm going to be your secret shopper. I'm going to be hanging out in the background, wailing it up. but also giving out promos. I am all about community support. I have a follower goal here, but I've even told the businesses that I work with, one of my main goals here, guys, is to help people. So I'm also going to add into your charity drives, help initiatives. Fresh Slice Pizza also has a Fresh Slice Care. They help out underprivileged people in the community, get sporting equipment, things like that. They rock. So, I mean, I want to do the same thing as they're doing, but my way, because, you know, everyone has to be unique in their own way, right? Me as a content creator, I want to help people in general. So I'm going to have different help initiatives. You know, maybe you need help with your school, right? You can apply to the Ministry of Peace Gaming. We'll take it under consideration, and maybe that's going to be the fundraiser that we work towards, and everyone can help you out, right? That's what we want to do. We want to help the community. We want to help the people who game, and we want to provide a safe gaming experience for them, but also all the perks that all the spenders get. I am your whale, guys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to create something awesome here, and it's going to take over the world. Take over the internet. We are going to be the gamers of the future, and Alex, my boy, he is a part of it, as well as all these awesome sponsors, guys. Bolano Club, yeah, that's where I'm getting my swag. Game City, that's where I'm getting all my gaming needs. VM Computers, everything I need to hook me up. Fresh Slice, everybody's got to eat. I go get a piece of the pie up in there every day. Higher Universe, guys, these are doing everything. All media needs, I mean, they can tell me everything I have. They're my extreme advisors, but also we're making movies, we're making content. We can even make commercials for people like Fresh Slice Pizza up in Mill Woods, you know, so we can do all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, the sky is not even the limit, guys. We are going up and beyond this. We are creating something never seen before. It is a media empire. It is the revolution, and viva La Revolution. Alright, so when we're playing Whiteout Survival here every day at 1600 UTC, the streams are only about an hour and a half to keep things legit, and I am going to make sure that they extend, of course, because, you know, this game is pretty light at first as we get going here, but is eventually we're going to get into the big battles. We're going to be fighting for facilities, fortresses, strongholds, bear traps. We're going to be doing, you know, Sunfire Castle battles, server versus server, you name it. We were going to be rocking and crushing the epic battles, and those things, they take minimum a half an hour. Just for the bear trap every day, that's a 30-minute video. And I'm going to be streaming other stuff. I'm going to be streaming how to prep for that, how to do it. So, I mean, that in itself is going to be an awesome stream. That one's going to be at least an hour or two for just a bear hunt stream. So look forward to that. But then we're going to get into the crazy stuff, guys. I am excited because Sunfire Castle, we're hoping, me and Alex have a side conversation. I'm not going to tell you about the perks, but we're hoping, he knows. We're hoping, though, but by the time we get to Sunfire Castle, some big things are going to be happening. That's when you get to really see who is a good alliance, who's not a good alliance, because that's where teamwork matters, guys. It doesn't matter if you have the whale or not. One guy cannot win it, because if you have a whole bunch of people rallying that whale, you're going to zero that whale, and then you're just going to take over. Right? So, you know, it's fun when people think they're invincible, but it's very easy to take out somebody in this game, especially when you have a whole community backing you. And that's why, unfortunately, in a lot of games, that there's abuse in the games, because a lot of people bully people, and just like the good people, they have friends too. But now our friends are growing exponentially, and we are doing the same thing they have done for years, except we're just starting. We're creating a community, guys. A community of peace, love, and gaming, and specifically for us, Whiteout Survival. This is our niche. This is what we like to do. But we have Josh there nodding away. I'm not going to activate him right now just because I'm more telling you about the business in the game here. But for me specifically, I'm the Whiteout Survival guy. My buddies that stream as well, they play lots of games. I was talking with Alex. He likes the Rocket League, which is an epic game too of skill, let me tell you what. And I mean, anyone who wants to stream who is a part of this ministry, I mean, they can jump into the stream. I have the co-pilot as well. I can add you in here. We can have chat, like an interview. I can even put your game up in the sidebar here as well while I'm Whiteout Survivaling it up. And I mean, we can just game out. We can have fun doing any gaming you want to do, guys. I am supporting gamers in whatever they do, and they're supporting me in what I do, which is bringing peace to the internet, guys. So I implore you, like, follow, subscribe, wherever you can follow me. I am specifically right here on Whiteout Survival Twitch feed. I shared the link. It's right there, okay? And, yeah, in the game, we are State 4413 again. Yep, TCP is our crew. We are #1, guys. I will show that one more time. We are #1, and we are way ahead of the game. If you want to check your stat against other people, shout out to Alex again here for showing me this. You can just go up to your profile picture and the leaderboard, guys, this is going to show you where you are. And then if you want to go to personal power, this shows you who are the top dogs kind of deal, which is cool. But also then you can go to like up here, your alliance, and this shows you who the top dogs are. So number 1, TCP, we are the cool people. We actually gained another million power. So we're not 1 million ahead of NWO. We're actually 12 million ahead now. So way to go, guys. You are all rocking it. It is not one person. It is a team. And that's why our power is going to increase exponentially, guys, because we are doing these videos. We are doing this stream. And we are teaching people free to play, spender alike. It does not matter. These tips work for everybody. And we want to take over the world, basically. Whiteout Survival is its own world. It's basically the same world in real life, except in a game. And we want to make it a peaceful place. So sometimes to have peace, you have to have war. And that is exactly what this game states. So we have peace right now. We are making the alliance, that's TCP. And eventually at SVC, and also, you know, during the Brother in Arms events, we're going to show a little bit of our power. we're going to have a burning good time because, come on, that is the name of the game, right, guys? But not in between. You don't want to have a high KO ranking. Again, if you go to your alliance and check the KO ranking, most of you should be 0. If you're not a 0, that means you've burned somebody, and there hopefully is a good reason for it. Right? What is good, though, is your contribution rank. You want to be up here. I'm 11. That's not bad. These guys are up there. They're probably spending a bit of gems as well to boost the tech, and that's awesome, guys. If you have extra gems and stuff and you want to boost the tech, that is super helpful, and we super appreciate you. I can't use the gems on that right now because I am not spending the cash yet. I only bought the 2 upgrades, which I told you all should buy if you're a spender, which is your March queue and your monthly pass with the super discount. Don't buy it right away. Make sure you wait until you get the trial reward, which gives you I think it's like 50% off of the monthly pass for the first time. That gives you the auto help. It gives you the bank. Well, actually, any purchase gives you the bank, but it's super handy. It increases your overall gems by 5% every day. You need that in your life, honestly. You really do. I'm just gonna check out the gem.
I messaged some guy to like recruit him. Then I say, "Hey, bro," and he says, "Hey, Alex, great job with the cool peeps so far." That's the first thing he says.
Cool. Oh, why? You know, I really hate the Whiteout Survival chat on PC because honestly, I type the message and hit enter, and it puts a space down. I have to still hit send. I'm like, can we fix this interface? Like, come on. Actually, when I send my message to the Devo team today, I'll mention that. I'll tell them that we should really get on that. By the way, I'm not a big dog with anybody. I'm nothing special with Whiteout Survival. I just contact them a lot because there's a lot of bullies in this game, and I screenshot everything and I shut it down. So the support team knows me very well. Also, some of the Devos know me as well because I'm on the Discord, Whiteout Survival, Facebook, Twitch. I'm on all of that stuff, and I'm, you know, constantly being an active member of the community. So I make suggestions quite often about, you know, what would improve the game in my opinion. I also take the opinions of the community that I'm in, and if they get any good suggestions, I take that to the appropriate channels just in case they don't know how to do it, right? It's just something else I can do to help out, right? I stay away from the world chat right now. I would be in here all the time if I was the leader. That's the leader's responsibility. I know Alex is doing it because this is where you have to do a lot of your recruitment, but it's also where you're going to find out who the problem children are of the state. So if you're finding people here that are terrible people, what I recommend always doing immediately is you click on their profile, hit view, and take a screenshot of it, okay? That's going to give you their player ID, which is the most important thing.
Sorry for interrupting.
You're good.
I got 1.6 minutes to join.
Ah, decent, dude. That's a huge win. I'm going to welcome him in. Welcome, new friend. Boop, boop. Yeah, so again, the world chat for your leader. This is one of the things you have to do as a leader. You have to be scanning because there are a lot of bad people in every part of the world that you go to. Whether it's in a business, whether it's in a video game, it doesn't matter. There's going to be good and bad people, right? So as a leader in a game, you have to be making sure you know who those people are. So you can simply click on their profile. You can take a screenshot or just copy their profile ID and put it into a notes, whatever you want to do. I like taking the screenshot because then I also have their name, because later on if they change their name and it's the same player ID, well, that gives you a sign that they're probably up to no good, And I keep a close eye on this as a leader. That way I can report that to support. And again, never report in-game through the support channel. I mean, maybe for little things like someone's offensive language. And again, you can just click on the message, whatever it is, and hit report. And it gives you a list, right? Ad fraud. The only thing that is ad fraud is people that are putting stuff like advertising for random stuff, like go to this other website to get Frost Stars that's not the official page. That's ad fraud. You can't buy Frost Stars. By the way, Frost Stars are their in-game currency. It looks like a gem, but you use it to buy money packs. And people can actually gift Frost Stars. Anyway, we'll get back to this. So ad fraud would be telling somebody to go to a website that is not an official website. So if someone ever does that in the world chat, report them for it, guys. That is a game violation, and those people are ruining the game for us. This one here, pornographic content, obviously that's anyone who's putting, like, you know, pole dancing and, like, you know, stuff that kids shouldn't be seeing in a game. Like, honestly, it's funny, but it shouldn't be in the game, right? Like, private chat that stuff. Put that in your alliance chat if your alliance is all about that. I'm not saying you can't do it and have fun with your gross humor. Sure, have your gross humor, but don't put it in the world chat. It's not for kids, right? Same with the offensive language. If people are swearing their face off, I cuss all the time. It depends on your audience, though, guys. You will never hear me cuss in my stream. And if people are swearing their faces off, and, you know, especially at people, that's considered game violence and abuse. You want to report that. That goes under the terms of service rule violation number 9. Okay, offensive language. If it's a reasonable thing, you can report that every time. Political sensitive stuff, if people get in there and start talking about Donald Trump and politics and how they hate the country and all this, you can report that, guys. Children, gamers like myself, I know what's going on in the world. I'm 41, guys. I get it. We don't want to talk about it in a video game. What does that have to do with a video game? Absolutely nothing. People don't want to talk about it. If you want to talk about politics and stuff, guys, again, go to your alliance chat, chat in your alliance chat, private message, do whatever. Don't put it on the world chat, guys. This has nothing to do with a video game. Kids don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's a game violation. That's why you can report it, because it's crap. Don't bring politics in. They break the mood. We want to have fun. We want to party, and we want to burn people down. We don't want to hear about the world burning down around us. We're trying to escape that, by the way, in our games. Right? Like, illegal content, guys, you're not going to use this very often. I have had to use it a couple times. But hopefully you'll never run into that, because the Minister of Peace is looking out for you now. And what this is sometimes people, obviously there's bad people everywhere you go, even in games. I've said this. It has nothing to do with this game. This game rocks. It's people who make the problems, not the content, right? So illegal content, an example of this would be if someone, for instance, made up an AI image of you and put it on the internet, or they, you know, broke some kind of law, right? Like, whatever it is. They contacted your family outside of the game. That stuff's illegal. You can't do that, by the way. That's against the law to contact someone else's family outside the game and be like, this guy's in a game and he's bugging me, you know, his mother. Like, that's an invasion of privacy, guys. That's illegal, by the way. So if you see someone saying stuff like that or giving out someone's username, like, you know my name is Daryl. I don't care who knows that. Everybody knows that. I'm the Minister of Peace. I have a channel, so big deal if you know my name, but privacy is huge. If you're talking about your name in the game and stuff like that, that's not a good thing. People could steal your identity. It's called doxing, and they can do really bad things with it. I mean, honestly, there is a whole section, again, terms of service. You're supposed to read this stuff when you sign up to play video games, and it tells you why you have to do this and why it's so strict. It's because people will hurt you, just like anywhere else in the world that you go to a grocery store. It doesn't matter. If you give them the opportunity, they will take advantage of it. So if somebody is posting names and like, where are you from? What city are you in? Again, I don't care, because I'm representing companies and stuff, but generally people, kids, do not give out personal information. Don't tell them where you live, what city you're in. Don't tell them your age. None of this stuff, people. This could be used against you. Never, ever tell people your personal information when they're like, hey, let's play Truth or Dare. No! Don't play Truth or Dare. They're fishing for information about you guys. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book. Don't play games like this. Don't give out your personal information ever, okay? That's illegal. I would report people that are trying to get you to give out your information, because that's not cool, alright? That's all bad. Other misconduct. This one I use when I can prove, and again, you can only prove stuff in this game if you're going to report people, because another rule violation is false reports, guys. You can get banned for false reporting people. Other misconduct. Use this one here when you can prove, for instance, people are teaming up on you. This does happen. People like to pick up the pitchfork when someone's bullying someone. They jump on the bandwagon and they just start doing it. They might even be a nice person, but because it's their friend or whatever, they start doing it too. Well, sorry for you. That falls under other misconduct. You are actually joining in the bullying, and you're now team bullying, I call it. I mean, whatever. I use other misconduct for team bullying, basically. And this is when multiple people are doing it. I will put other misconduct on every one of them, and then in the chat, whenever I report somebody, I tell them I report them, and I hit reply after I report them, and then I tell them what the rule violation is, and then I take a screenshot of that too. So I have a screenshot of the player ID, I have a screenshot that I report them in the game through the in-game reporting, and then I take those screenshots to the Century Games reporting platform, and I report them there with the screenshot proof, guys. And there's no way they can say, oh no, they didn't do this, right? Like, you will 100% get results if you do stuff the right way, but unfortunately, these games just don't tell you how to do it, right? And I am here to do that. I am here to protect you all. Aren't you glad you found me, Alex?
Yeah.
I'm glad I found you too, buddy, because again, you made this alliance, you made it happen, and you're crushing it, so whoop whoop, team action. So, it's getting up to be lunchtime for me, guys, so I'm going to end the stream pretty soon. I was just going over the hotbar menu. You'll see all my infantry, marksmen, lancers, everyone's ready to go. I'm going to just make sure these guys are always upgrading. The time, if you do it my way, which is the research tab, going down the growth first, and all these ones on the side. If you're doing it that way, you're actually going to increase the time in which it takes to train troops, which is a good thing because it's giving you more powerful troops. And that's actually going to increase your power exponentially. That just means a whole lot, right? So you want to make sure you're always collecting your steel and going down the research as far as you can. Don't touch economy at all, guys, if you want to be an attacking hero, okay? For your farm, you're going to go down the economy. I'll do a different video. I explained it to Alex how you do your farm setup. It's a little bit. I'm going to do videos for all this stuff, guys. I'm a content creator, so I want you guys to know how to do everything. But for now, if we're doing this as a attacking alliance and an attactive member, you want to go down your growth tier in the middle. All of the middle ones are the most important to get, right? So my next one's going to be this as soon as I have the resources, which I do. Whoop, whoop. Bye. Go. Tool enhancement is the most important one. I've said that before as well. Welcome to the stream. You want all of the enhanced research ones done first because they reduce the time of absolutely everything you do in the research center, and that is what increases your power, guys. So you want to go down the middle tree first, get your tool enhancements primarily, and once you can't go any further, you go down the right-hand side. This is going to increase the amount of troops you can put out as well as the speed it takes to train them, which gives you more troops, more power. The left-hand side, guys, this is important later when we're actually getting burned because this is going to increase your vault capacity. What is the vault, you say? That is the enlistment office. People, farms, are afraid to be burned in this game. This actually is your vault. The enlistment office is an amazing tool that people don't even know about. What happens here, and my infirmary is only level 1. I haven't upgraded it yet. I have more important things to do. The way the vault works, aka enlistment office, is when your infirmary is upgraded, it has a capacity. That capacity, there's a portion of that that goes to the enlistment office as the vault. So when you lose troops, once your infirmary hits 100%, some of them start going into the vault. You do lose troops, obviously. They just die, but no big deal. Troops are meant to die. But what happens is a lot of them go into this vault, and you can see my capacity is actually 20,000 right now. So even in my infirmary, I can only hold 5,000. So once I hit 5,000, all of my troops can start going into the vault if they're still attacking me, as long as I don't heal my troops, right? So they start filling up my vault. That's a good thing, guys. If you're under siege and you don't know what to do, just let your vault fill up. They're not going to hurt you, right? No big deal. And then when you're ready to attack, you just take all the guys out and you have a massive army ready to go, guys. This is pro tips here. And I have a whole videos series that I want to do as well on tactics, because there's a lot of stuff you can do, especially when you're attacking. If you have like a shield wall defense, you have 1 or 2 guys that operate a shield all the time. Meanwhile, all your guys are attacking. Then they can come back, hide in the shield wall while you start get attacking from their bases. I mean, I got the tactics, guy. I mean, really, Alex is the alliance master here. I can tell already he knows how to put the alliance together and make it work. But I am the tactical master guy. There's even a song by Disturbed called Indestructible. Well, I am indestructible, and the second line of the verse is Master of War. That's this guy. Right? So if you ever want tactics and you want to know how to play this game, I'm going to show you how to do it, guys. We are going to be making content all day long, and we are going to be rocking it up here. All right, we're going to give one final little tutorial here. Like I said, you want to make sure all your things are upgrading. My research I can't do anymore, I don't think, because I've run out of steel. That needed upgrading. Oh, I can still do this. Okay, so this is my last upgrade I can do before I'm out of steel. I'm out of gems, though. Let's see if I can get a couple more. No, I have no gems. Well, then, I see. See, again, the problem right now is I don't have a whole lot of gems, but as I was telling you, once we get going and start doing these polar terrors, that's 3,000 gems a day you guys get from doing those 50 a day. The daily reward, you can check here under War Auto Join right here. You get 50 polar terrors you can join in a day and 50 Gina you can join in a day. So you want to make sure that your alliance leaders, the R4s, are set to, what did I call them? I don't know. Hunt masters, whatever. You want to have hunt masters. I have already agreed in the R4 chat. I won't show you guys the R4 chat very often because it's private, but I will show you a quick peek. R4 management. Okay, up here. Don't matter. Worry about none of this stuff. It doesn't matter. Minister of Peace. We don't care about any of that. Meatwood. This is all random stuff. Nice. Blah blah blah. Hunt parties. Agree. We need a daily hunts. Okay, so this is kind of what I was saying. Hey guys and gals, big thing happening. We need some help with the hunts now. Gina will be first, and we can have some dedicated rally leaders for the daily hunt. I'll be in for 10 Gina and Polydare per day. That's my contribution. Who's next? So as a team, you want to make sure you have R4s and leaders that are hunting the polar terrors and Gina as soon as they become available. We get the Gina, she's going to be at reset. I guess both of them are at reset, aren't they? I'm just going to double check. I think the polar terrors happen at the same time. Hunt, polar terror, search. 6 hours. Honestly, they both start at the same time, so that's amazing. So honestly, you want to make sure that your hunt leaders are ready to go as soon as both of those drop. So as soon as this event starts, the Gina's Revenge here, it's the exact same timing. Unlocks your polar terror hunts, unlocks your Gina hunts. That's when you need to have your hunt masters going out. I'm one of them. I'm going to make sure I do 10 rallies, 10 Ginas every single day, and that's going to make sure that everyone else can join my 10 and get 10 rewards minimum. Well, now I need somebody else to do 10, and that's going to enable me to join them and get those rewards, right? But what I'm also going to do, Alex, I didn't even think of this, I'm going to also level up my farm. I've been primarily focused on his economy tab, but I'm going to go into the battle tab just to increase my rally expansion, so that way I can actually do rallies with him, so he can be another hunt master as well. So he can do 10 and 10, I can do 10 and 10, and then we just need a couple other people to do 10 and 10, and that makes it way easier to hit the 100. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you should do the same thing with your farm. Make sure you're going down the economy, but jump into your battle tech a little bit and go down and hit the regimental expansions, and make sure you get your command center up so that you get the extra troop capacity there. And I will show you guys in the stream that as well. So this is what I'm talking about, the command center right here. Every time you upgrade this thing, you will notice your rally capacity goes up. That means the people joining you is more. That's a good thing. Alright, so you want to do that. I can't do any upgrades right now. My guys are all out helping do other things. What I can do, I'm going to check and see if there's anyone else territory that I have to do. Nope, we're not doing territory right now. So if we're not doing territory right now, guys, you should make sure that you have all of your farms out searching for resources you need. Always click the only full and make sure you're searching for primarily meat and wood. You're not going to need much coal right now or any of that stuff. You're going to get that as you go. But make sure primarily you're always hunting and gathering your meat and your wood. Level 6 are the ones we can hunt right now. We don't have 7s. So make sure you're hunting out these guys. Do as much as you can. You might not be able to do a full 2 marches at level 6s. I'm not quite there, but do as best you can. I'm going to be able to up that as soon as I get my next batch of troops out. Because the higher the troop level, the less troops you also need to put into your gathering, which is a really good thing. That's, again, when I was doing this, I told you I didn't train any level 1 troops or level 2. These level 1 troops I got, they honestly came from doing the intel missions. Because one of the intel missions is save the survivors, and they add to your pool. Another fun fact, when you get to Furnace level 10 and you have maxed out your troops, every survivor you rescue from that point on are maxed out at level 10. Oh man, isn't that fun? Right now, though, unfortunately, when you rescue them, they're all going to be like a couple levels below you. So eventually, you're going to have to promote them, and I have a pro tip for that as well. Getting there, I will show you how to promote your troops. Do not promote any troops right now, even if you're a pay-to-play guy. Make sure you are just training troops, guys. Do not promote troops. You don't even get the option to promote troops until, I think, level 13. So yeah, even when you get to 13,
Yeah, it's 13.
it is 13. Yeah, so don't even promote troops when you hit level 13, guys. Just keep training them, because once we hit the Hall of Chiefs, what you can actually do, I'll tell you the trick now, is you can go up to the little arrow here, and under the growth, you can do this training capacity. It's for 2 hours, but honestly, they should make that number 10 minutes, because it doesn't matter at all. Because what you do is you hit that button, and it triples your training capacity for 2 hours, okay? So by the time you use this, right, your training time, right now mine is 1.5 hours, okay? So right now, if I was to triple that, that'd be 1.5 hours plus 1.5 hours, that's 3 hours, 4.5, that's like 5 hours of training time, but I get 5 times the amount of troops, okay? By the time I get to level 13 and up, where I can actually promote troops for the Hall of Chief event, what you do is you promote troops, and all those troops you have actually are already triple to quintuple. I don't even know what the number is, but when you train troops, I can only train 200 at a time, but if I was promoting these troops up to the same level, I could do like 1,000 or something. It's insane how much the number goes up to promote troops, right? So if you use that gem boost, for instance, and you're training 1,000 troops now, well, that's 3,000 troops now you're training at a time to promote them, and your score for the Hall of Chiefs and stuff is going to skyrocket, guys. So really, you only want to promote your troops when you're doing events. The rest of the time, you're just training. You want to train the highest level of troop you have, but never ever promote them unless there's an event coming up. And you can always check that in the events tab calendar. Right now, you can see the first thing we're doing is the rookie growth. You have to, guys. If you want to play this game long term, you have to achieve the Winter of Plenty skin. That's right here for reaching a total power of 4 million. This skin is only skin in the game that will give you a resource gathering speed. There is no other skin like it, and it is a reward only for getting the power goal of 4 million within 4 days or 5. It's a 7 day. You get a week to do it. So if you don't get this, you don't get the skin, and you lose that 5%. Let me tell you, the 5% gem boost from the vault is exponential. Well, guess what? Gathering resources is too, right? You're always going to need resources. So if you have that skin, you're going to be way ahead of all the other people. So make sure you get the power boost. And again, I told you how to do it. You only have to get to level 13. 13 is your goal. To get to 13, I would say you should be there within the first 3 to 4 days of that event starting. And then once you are there at level 13, you want to max everything else out. You want all your stations here. I'm working on those right now. Alex already did the same thing. You want these all up to level 10, but do not use steel. You use the steel later in the game when you have all of the steel in the world that you can't actually spend because you just have so much. You will hit that point. For now, though, guys, what you just want to do is upgrade these to level 10, the same as your cookhouse and your clinic. Then what you do with your extra steel is you want to go into your sawmill, your hunter's hut, your coal mine and iron mine, and you want to max out their stations, guys. These things right here increase your production, the time it takes to do it. Like, all of these things are where you actually get your resource bonus from, right? And they require steel. Upgrading the level of this from 12 to 13, honestly, it doesn't do very much. It increases my power a little bit. It gives me a little bit more production and stuff, but all of the production comes from your steel. It's no different than when you're doing your troop power. My true power isn't very much. You can click right here, actually. This is a super bonus window. You can go up under your name and click the little plus sign and check out where your power is. This kind of tells you where you stand. At level 12, I'm actually above most people except in hero power, and there's a reason for that too. Again, I'm saving up everything for the first event, Hall of Chiefs, as well as I am already saving for state versus state items because there are specifics. I have a copy of that too. I'll take it from my other state and paste it here. Certain things that you want to be saving up right from day one. So anyway, if you check your power, you can go down here and see where your actual power exists, okay? So right here it tells you what your training capacity is, speed, your attack, all that good fun stuff. But down here is really what you want to look at. So this tells you your resources. I have this for gathering, my construction speed at this. This is my research speed. This is super important. You want that to be as high as you can, right? And your overall power, this is what you want to make sure. You want to make sure that your troop power is not your best thing, right? Your building power is going to be what gets you up there as far as the event goes right now. That's not going to matter too much later in the game. That's going to come from your troop power and from your hero power and your chief gear. But primarily right now for the event, we're doing building power essentially. The troop power is all going to come from your research, guys. In the research tab, we're not doing troop power yet because, again, there's a way to do things. And if you don't do it this way, you will gain a lot of power, but then you'll start slowing down as you get to the higher levels, and that is not what you want to do. So the first thing you want to do when you go through these, like I said, you go as far down as you can. Once you hit your limit, see I can't go to these anymore. That's as high as I can. Then you go down to the next one in the middle. If you have any of these that haven't been done, this will be my next one. And then you do all the ones on the right-hand side. This is going to give you troop training power, right? So you're training a bunch of weak troops, but actually, if you're training the maximum level of troops, so I made it right to 7 first for all of these because 7 was the first threshold. And then I made it to 11 because that's the next threshold when your troops go up to the next level. And then I just started training all 11 troops. So my next threshold is level 13. So I'm not going to push this furnace even though I could. I need these two things to be up to level 13. I'm not going to push that until I finish all of these shelters up to level 10. And I'm doing it a little bit slower for my upgrades because I haven't spent too much money in this. I'm doing it kind of free to play, but again, I only bought the 2 purchases, the March Q, as well as the monthly pass on discount because they're super helpful for your alliance too with the auto help and the bank. But as far as this goes, your research, like I said, you want to primarily focus on the economy as far as you can down, then go up the right side of the growth. Once you're done that, skip economy altogether. You want none of this stuff at all until late game. The battle stuff. Do not invest anything in this battle until your growth is as far down as it can go. Once you can't do anything on the right-hand side, left side is being left out for a reason. Once you can't do anything on the right side, you go to battle. And then you do the same thing you did with the gross tab. Go all the way down until you hit the bottom of the tier. Once you can't go there, that is when decision making happens, guys. Then you go back to the top, and you have to decide now. Are you going for the 50, 20, 30 build? Infantry, Lancers, Marksmen? If you're doing that, guys, that means you're going to be essentially taking part in the bear events, some light castle fun with SVC, but you're not going to be a very good player if you want to fight other alliances or burn cities and VIA or any of that stuff. You're essentially a farm. And it's okay. You'll still have fun. It's a good time. This game rocks for everybody. But I like to play all the time. I'm on here like 24 hours a day, guys. Not really. Like 16 hours a day. It's pretty crazy. Except when I go see my sponsors. Yeah, that's right. But no, I'm on here a lot of the time, guys. So what I do is I set up for my own build, which is not 50, 20, 30. I'm a leader. Not in this clan. My boy Alex is the leader, but I am his secret weapon. So what I'm building up is once I get to the bottom, I'm going to come back up to the top, and I'm going to make sure I do all the ones that say all troops, right? I'm going to increase all troop attack, all troop lethality, all troop defense, right? All these ones for all troops are the first thing you want to do once you start down the battle tab. Second, you go right back to the beginning again once you get your all troops, and you decide, am I just a bear / farm guy that's just playing the game, chill, having a good time? We appreciate you. We need those players as well. You will grow, and you will be strong. And I'll give you perks too. We'll get bonuses in the stream, all kinds of fun stuff like that. However, if you want to be taking part in SVC, SVS, and burning people down. What's up, dog? You're good.
15 million power in head. With 15 million power ahead.
Holy crap. I'm going to take a quick pause for the research. Look at this. My boy just told me where we stand. No, it's not that way. He showed me profile.
We also, I was speaking to someone of 2 million power, and he said in 3 days he made you and see if he's, like, who it is there. I might try and persuade him a bit more, be a bit more. He's got like 2.1 million power. So.
If you see me looking down, it's because I'm like, I DC on my phone for the most part, guys, because I haven't gone and got my upgrades yet from the VM computers. I'm going to go talk to them today. So right now I have Discord on my phone. So if you see me looking down, I'm talking to like my alliance and stuff down that way because we don't post all the important stuff in the alliance chat. That's another pro tip because you are probably going to have spies in your alliance. That is how war works. There is espionage, right? So you never want to post your strategies in your alliance. I specifically have a Discord that we created for that. I'm going to share the link in the channel one more time. We have the specific Discord that you can go to. I'm going to be posting all my content there, walkthroughs, all that stuff, so you can remain safe. The one thing I want to show you, Alex just pointed out, look at this. We have stepped up from 11 million when I started the stream to 15 million ahead of NWO now. We are crushing it, guys. If you want to be a part of the revolution, we are nice people, we are anti-bullying, and we are taking over the internet, not just in Whiteout Survival, but we are building a community that plays all games, and in Whiteout Survival specifically, 4413 is the state, and TCP, the cool people, that's us, Minister of Peace, and my boy Alex. He's got some friends too. We'll give shoutouts to them once they join the stream and get on this. And we're really busy at the moment, obviously, being number one, 15 million ahead out in front. So, anyway, we'll get back to that. Research, like I said, when you're in the growth tab, you want to go all the way down the middle and then to the right once you can't go any further. Battle tab, it's no different, all the way down to the bottom once you can't go any more. Then you're just going to do it a little different and grab the ones that say all troop power and defense. You want that first, and then you decide, are you a farm or are you an attacker? Are you going to play the game a lot? And if you're not going to play the game a lot, do not listen to the rest of what I'm about to tell you. Okay? So this is for the people who love the game and want to play the game. If you're playing the game and you're burning cities, you want a 60-40 build of infantry lancers, okay? Or I like to do something fancy like 50 infantry, 30 lancers, 10 marksmen, just to get some marksmen in there for fun, but really you don't need them. For burning cities, your lancers have a secret ability when you're attacking a city, which actually bypasses the infantry defense wall of a city and goes right to killing marksmen. So if you got like 40% marksmen and they have 30% marksmen, and you're going at their city, you're going to kill all their marksmen right off. All their power is going to be gone, and you still got your power, all your 30 lancers, and all of your infantry now to just crush the only thing left that they have, which is no lancers, because they only had 20%, and their infantry. So you're going to just overpower them, and you're going to burn their city to a crisp, right? So if you want to be a city-burning crazy person like the Minister of Peace and some other fun people who I know are listening, then you're going to want to then, after you do the all skills in your battle, you're going to want to go into your infantry attack, your infantry lethality, your lancer, the same stuff, and you're going to leave the marksman alone entirely. You're not going to touch anything there except the 1 point, because once we hit level 21, guys, we are going to the island, and that's when you increase all your marksman power. You're going to use the island abilities to increase your marksman power. Meanwhile, you're using the research center to increase your main force, which is your lancers and your infantry. We're just going to crush the world, guys. That's how a real alliance takes over, because they know how to play the game. And it's not just about 3 events, Bear Trap, Sunfire Castle, SVS. Guess what? There's an awful lot of events in through that month that you get to play. But a lot of the time, these guys are going to tell you, oh, you know, you just want to save up and do this and that. And it's like, yeah, I don't have money like you, by the way. I need to play all these events so I get all the rewards so that I can keep up. Right? So that's what we're teaching you how to do, how to keep up and not become just a little farm. We want to play the game. We want to rock it and crush it, guys. All right, so that's the research. I can't do any because I have no steel left. Another thing you want to do, make sure you're going in here, upgrade your guys as much as you can. I have in the back row, because I bought a little bit, I got Natalia. She's a defender, so I got 2 defenders. So what I'm doing right now is eventually Sergi will become better than my Natalia just until I spend more money, because you get so many hero shards you can keep upgrading him, so he will eventually become better. I like to just run with 1 defender in the front row with Bahidi, because Bahidi in the front row with Sergi, you honestly crush the other side. And then if you keep Molly, Clarice, and somebody else to your right here, I'm probably going to end up switching this guy over like this. And Bahidi is actually super important. Right now I want 2 lancers. Essentially 2 lancers and 2 defenders, infantry if you want to call them. I want this kind of a build set up for attacking these guys until Natalia becomes obsolete. Once I can't use her anymore, I'm going to take her out, and I'll have just I'll have Sergi here. I'll have excuse me, I'll have Sergi Bahidi in the front row, and then actually Clarice for doing exploration or arena. Clarice is a beast, honestly, guys. She is so underrated, but if you put Clarice as your marksman in the back row and Bahidi in the front row,
It's so good.
it is so good. And then you have 2 Lancers because Molly's skill buffs Lancers, so you have it set up this way. I mean, he's obviously not a very good Lancer. Charlie is his name. He's not the best, but you got him for now, so use him. So if you have this kind of a setup with 1 defender, 1 in the front, and then you have the 3 huge damage dealers, guys, you are just gonna crush everything in arena, in exploration. Unless you're trying to compete competitively, then obviously it's just not gonna happen. You have to spend some money and stuff. But this setup right here, that's the way to go. The only reason I'm not using it, like I said though, I have Natalia right now, and she's actually a better setup without Clarice having Bahidi in the back here. Where is he? And then just kind of space it. So this is a better setup for me, just where I spent some money and get Natalia. So right now I'm just going to put these guys in the back all up to 25 as well. What you want to do generally is have your infantry and stuff, again, for exploration. This isn't all around, but for your exploration, when you're doing this stuff, you can reset your heroes and stuff later when you're actually attacking cities. But when you're doing exploration arena, you generally want to have your infantry guys up to, say, for instance, 20, and you want to have your marksmen up to like 23. So really keep stuff pretty even, because when you put them into the recruitment camp, the way it works too is it equalizes your lowest level hero. So if all my guys in the back row here, which I'm doing, I'm putting these guys up to 25. Boom. So if you look at this, all my guys are 25, but my front heroes, my defenders, are 22. All the guys in my recruitment camp are only going to be level 22, which is no big deal. I don't care. I don't use them. They're in the recruitment camp. Big deal. But it does help out, you know, just increasing your overall power, so it is nice. But as far as your events go, you always want to go, even with your heroes, you want to have your staggered levels. So with your hero gear, your chief gear, your charms, everything, you're going to kind of stagger it. So you want your, again, if you're going infantry as your primary, you're going to want your infantry a little bit ahead of everything. So right now I have the marksmen's ahead in the back row because this is exploration. It's not city burning like we're actually playing the game. But in the game, when we're playing the game and we want to fight, we want to reverse this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have 25 as my infantry, for instance. They'll be 25, and my marksmen would be 23, and my lancers might be 24, for instance. That's just an example. You would want to stagger them that way. But generally, infantry and my lancers are going to be my city burning setup. So I'm going to have those guys super strong. My marksmen will be my weakest. That's what you set up when you want to burn cities and, you know, have a good time and take facilities, fortresses, all that stuff. That setup is for that. Marksman setup is only for exploration, arena, and bear trap, really, guys. So again, if you're putting the 50, 20, 30 build in, it's good, it's fine. It's going to be fun for you. You can do a few events. I mean, it even works with a Crazy Joe, because Crazy Joe is literally just defending each other, but again, Crazy Joe attacks cities. So if you're doing my build here, which is not my build, but if you do this build here, the city burning build with your lancers and your infantry, that also means in Crazy Joe, you're going to get the most points possible, because infantry and lancers are your defenders. They're what you want at home. When you do those events, you send all your marksmen to your allies to defend their walls, and you keep all your lancers and your infantry at home to defend your base. Well, why is that? Because they're the best. They're also the best at destroying a base. I mean, 2 + 2 is 4, guys. A lot of people don't figure this out, but this is why there's 2 different builds. And like I said, if you're going down research, there's only one go at this. If you mess it up, you're going to fall way behind. If you just start going into your battle like everybody seems to be doing, and I'll jump out of this here, if you just go into the battle like a lot of people are doing here, and just start rocking these, and you know, great for you, you're going to gain power, and you're going to pass the Minister of Peace. I'm like 30, but because I'm going down the growth tree first and getting what really matters done, when I go over to battle and start rocking these out, I'm going to get them done faster, and more of them are going to get done at a time, and my power is going to skyrocket above you. And in part B of that, because I've chose which ways to go down here as a line, my infantry is going to be my line, my lancers is going to be my line, and I know not to put in here, so I'm not going to have any wasted time or resources, which means I'm going to be one of the strongest players because I have it all planned out. Right? This game is all about planning things out and having strategy. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. We're going to end the stream here. This was a great video, 2 hours, not bad. I went over a little bit. It's 11:43 now. I'm starving, so you know, I'm going to have to head over to Fresh Slice Pizza there and see my boy Man Deep. This one here, I will bring up the tab for you. This is 2805 Fresh Slice Pizza. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh, what's happening here? Why is it not moving? Oh, that was the overlay? That's funny. Boom. That's overlay. Let's try not moving the overlay and instead moving the card. Fresh Slice, the card. Okay, sorry about that. Fresh Slice, I haven't memorized the address yet. 2805, I was right. That's epic. Okay, 2805 Millwoods Road. That is where the Fresh Slice Pizza is. That's where your Minister of Peace is about to head over and get his meal. If you guys want to join me, you can meet me over in the restaurant. Say hi to our boy Mandeep, our first sponsor. But we also have Game City, the gaming company backing us. We have this clothing outfit for all my swag, Milano Club. They're going to hook up. VM Computers, if you want to head over. Those three, they're all over in Millwoods Mall. You can check them all out at the same time, 66th Street and 23rd Ave. Every one of those places, you go in, say you know the Minister of Peace. They're going to have a card on the table. You can follow us on the Twitch feed, and you get 10% off. You get a Fresh Slice Pizza, same deal. And Higher Universe, they are my filmmaker guys. They are the social media gurus. I am really happy to have him. We're going to watch movies with these guys. They've given me the rights to watch movies on the stream. We're going to bring them into the stream, interview them. We're going to have so much fun here in this stream, guys. We are building a community. It's not just Whiteout Survival, guys. We are building a community of positive people. Running out of resources, man. We got you. We got you, Phoenix. We're going to be doing those rallies. As soon as resets happens, I'm going to do another stream. Bonus stream. Boop, boop, boop. We'll do a bonus stream because then we can do all the polar terrors, all the Gina hunts, and your resources will never be a problem again. I promise you this, my friends. So if you want, like, follow, subscribe. If you don't, you want to see what's happening anyway, do the same thing. We are here every time at 1600 UTC. However, we're taking days off on Wednesdays and Sundays, but I still stream eventually. It's just I have physio and stuff, so, you know, that happens. Until next, guys, your Minister of Peace is going to eat a slice.